So The Lost City is a new film from some guy, starring a bunch of people I'm sure you recognize, like Harry Potter, the lady from The Blind Side, the guy from 21 Jump Street, and a whole crew of other people. And it was a dreadful movie. I mean, that goes without saying. It's a studio comedy. I don't know who this is for. I went and saw this movie on a whim for free, and I came away from it utterly confused as to who this is aimed at. It feels like it's just smearing across every possible demographic without actually being pointed at anyone in particular, or really being interesting to any of them, I would say, because it's too crass to be a family movie.
I can feel him sucking my soul. Ripper like a bandit. Don't make that sound. Feels like there's more.
Holy Mother of God.
It's too meandering to be a kid's movie and not colorful enough or bright enough or action-packed enough to be a teen movie, and it's not interesting enough or written well enough or engaging enough or funny enough to be an adult movie. I don't know what it is. It tries to be everything at once and fails at all of them in particular.
Why are you so handsome?
My dad was a weatherman.
Hey, whoa, she doesn't need saving in there.
Okay.
What are you doing in there?
No way.
When you get 5-10 minute sequences of Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum just improving and saying the same thing on loop, it gets incredibly tiring incredibly quick. Oh, those two guys just crashed motorbikes and fell off the cliff there. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, Channing Tatum, I hope that wasn't our fault. No, they were going to hit each other anyway. Yeah, I think so. They had a helmet on, and it was kind of hard to see, so it's not our fault. Well, I mean, we were the ones that covered their head with a blanket thing and sent them careening over the cliff. Yeah, but...
Behind these doors is a giant surprise.
Huge.
For the past year, Chan and I have been working on a little project.
And when these doors open, you'll be getting the very first look ever at the Lost City.
This feels better than I thought it would.
I know. I thought the same thing. I was worried, too, because these doors are really just a metaphor for adventure.
Oh, my God. Wow. You're still in it.
I know. It's crazy.
Hey! Shut the up!
It's incredibly tiring. Know when to cut. This movie didn't need to be 2 hours long. The studio obviously felt the need to try and sell this high-concept idea, which is, I think, good enough to sell on its own, with a big cast. A big cast. You got Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe as the villain, you get Sandra Bullock as the main character, you get Channing Tatum as the love interest. You got 3 major stars that you can promote this movie on top of them, and all of them are miscast. Every single one of them just not good in their role. Sandra Bullock is supposed to be playing this writer who is caught in a rut. She's a nerdy girl who's constantly talking about how she's attracted to intelligent people. But Sandra Bullock doesn't come across that way, to me at least. So she doesn't work in that role. And Harry Potter, as the villain, also doesn't work in that role. He's a tiny, kind of soft-spoken man, so whenever he gets angry, he's like, I will get you! I will make sure to stop you!
Oh, hey, guys! Do you guys know there's nothing back there?
You need someone with, like, a deep voice who's gonna, like, command the screen. And Daniel Radcliffe, as much as I like him, is not that guy.
Trust me.
You need someone that's like, I'm gonna kill you for this, I'm gonna get you. It's I'm kind of doing a Scottish thing. Maybe a Scottish guy could do it, but not Daniel Radcliffe, little English man. Hey everybody, it's me, Harry Potter. I'm a villain. I'm gonna make you do things because I'm a villain. And then there's Channing Tatum, who has been typecast as this character throughout his whole career. Hot guy who is dumb. But then you realize he's not as dumb as you think he is. He plays that same character in literally every single movie, including movies that he's actually good in, like 21 Jump Street or 22 Jump Street, where they take advantage of that character. This one is just, he's a dumb guy, and sometimes he be smart, but he has a big ass that they show on screen for 30 seconds. And then he turns around and Sandra Bullock gawks at his big cocks, and that's the scene.
And then not only that, but to have Sandra Bullock have like a 2-page monologue with a certain part of my body.
He was completely naked with a sock protecting the front area.
You have to really like the person and feel safe with them.
I need to check your front.
Okay.
There was no weirdness. Like, you would think that there would be weirdness, but because he was so chill about it, he dropped everything and I spoke to it.
It's okay looking, I guess. It's a little lifeless, if you ask me. Some jokes kind of land because they just never stop talking, so obviously some jokes are going to land eventually. But that's another problem with studio comedies. They always feel the need to just keep the character saying things at all times, so there's never any silence to let you take in a joke or let you take in a dramatic moment. There's a part when they like blatantly ADR in jokes in a part that was absolutely not right to have jokes, and they aren't even jokes. There's this scene when they're walking into this cave and Daniel Radcliffe is like, "Hey Julian, come ahead," and they ADR in Sandra Bullock saying, "Julian? His name's Julian?" And then Channing Tatum says, "Wow, that's a weird name," and then that's the scene. I feel like this video has been all over the place, but to get to the core of what I'm trying to say is that we need to be done making this type of movie. We need to be done making this kind of self-referential, annoying, constantly talky, slightly edgy, but not really edgy, safe, predictable, boring comedies. Comedies are funny because they are inherently unpredictable. When you make a joke, the thing that's funny is that the punchline is unexpected. Not, knock knock, who's there? Oh, it's me. And that's the joke. I mean, there's anti-humor, obviously, and that can work, because it's like a bait-and-switch reverse. You're expecting something unexpected, and then the predictable thing happens, and it's funny because you expected something unpredictable. And this is me getting very mathematical with humor. But the problem with comedies like this is that they are safe, and they are predictable, and there's no switching between the two. There's nothing that is unsafe about something, and that's funny. There's nothing unpredictable about something, and that's funny. It is just, let's talk about this thing that happened and make quips about it, and then move to the next thing that'll happen that we'll make quips about until the movie is over.
The level of bad this script would have to be for me to not want to do it with you guys involved was so high.
So that's The Lost City plus a rant about studio comedies, the state of comedies today. There's just not many good ones anymore. They don't make big budget, daring comedies like they used to. And I know I sound like an absolute boomer saying that, but they don't make comedies like they used to. Back in my day, when I was born in the mid-90s, they made comedies different. But who am I to say? I'm just a guy sitting on a chair, sitting on a bed in my underwear. So, for those reasons, no one needs to listen to me. But I appreciate it if you do. You. Ha ha ha!